everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Sophie Shamrazadi. This week we'll be highlighting important events happening right here in our community. Louise White School in District 101 held its annual McTeachers Night on Wednesday, October 11th at the Batavia McDonald's on West Wilson. McTeachers Night is organized to help raise money for local schools by having teachers and staff work at McDonald's and then giving a percentage of the night's sales back to the local school. On October 11th, the restaurant was taken over by teachers and staff members from Louise White, excited to serve freshly prepared meals to students and their families to raise money for their school. There are 21 teachers and staff who worked from the school. The McTeachers' jobs include greeting guests, cleaning the lobby, working the front counter, serving drinks, clearing tables, and making ice cream cones. The families from Louise White packed the Batavia McDonald's from 5 to 8 p.m., and the teachers had a wonderful time serving them as well as catching up with the parents away from school setting. The night was also made complete by a special appearance by Ronald McDonald. Louise White School plans to use the money raised for the general fund, which helps many different items needed for the school. The Aurora Police Department has secured felony charges through the DuPage County State's Attorney Office on a 31-year-old Cicero woman in connection with a traffic crash that seriously injured her 6-year-old son. Gladys X. Rivera Garcia of the 5600 block of West 22nd Place, Cicero, faces 3 counts of aggravated DUI, endangering the life of a child, driving with no insurance, failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident, and not having a valid driver's license. She is presently in the DuPage County Jail with a $500,000 bond. At about 2:40 a.m. Sunday, October 15th, the APD responded to the area of DeHole Road and I-88 in the DuPage County section of Aurora for an SUV that had lost control and got into a retention pond on the south side of the intersection. Upon arrival, police discovered that a 2007 Nissan Xterra, fully submerged in the pond, had been occupied by Rivera Garcia, her son, her daughter's ages 15 and 12, and her 21-year-old sister. Rivera Garcia said the 5 were at a party in Aurora and were returning back home. When she exited I-88 and was turning left onto Deal, Rivera Garcia lost control of her vehicle, went off the roadway, and ended up in the retention pond. The 4 females were able to escape, but the boy could not be seen when first responders arrived. An Aurora Fire Department surface swimmer was immediately deployed to help locate the vehicle and the boy. 2 water rescue team drivers entered the water and began searching for the vehicle. About 6 minutes later, at 3:03 a.m., the SUV and child were located from 80 feet from shore, under about 15 feet of water. It is believed the boy was in the water for at least 30 minutes. He was rushed to an Aurora hospital in critical condition and later transported to a Chicago hospital, where he continues to undergo treatment. The other vehicle occupants were taken to the Aurora hospital to be checked out. Now let's go to the park bench.
Hello, I'm Sharon Bringleson, Marketing and Communications Coordinator at the Park District, and welcome to the Park Bench. I'm bringing you Park District news today from the Peg Bond Center. This is where the Festival of Lights celebration will be held on Sunday, November 26th. Mark your calendar so you won't miss this fun holiday event with something for everyone in your family. The Holiday Craft Market will be back and is held in the City Council chambers from 4 to 7 p.m. You can browse a number of craft vendors, enter to win some raffles, and find some unique or handmade gifts for your loved ones. Kids can make a special craft to give as a gift if they wish. So be sure to save the date. And if you are interested in becoming a vendor at our Holiday Craft Market, please contact us at 630-879-5235. Getting ready for the holidays or other occasions? We have classes to help make it special. There are several types of card making programs for Christmas, birthdays, and other special dates. You can even make your own holiday gift tags. Our expert instructor will show you how, and each person will put their own creative spin on their project to make it beautiful and unique. We also have a cooking class which features holiday appetizers. You can learn some new recipes or help to make your holidays festive. You can find all the details in the Fall Fun Guide or at bataviaparks.org. Speaking of the holidays, it's crazy that they're just around the corner. If you're looking for a special venue to host your holiday party, we hope you'll consider the Park District. From here at the Peg Bond Center, where we are right now, to Shannon Hall, to the Lodge at Laurelwood, we have a variety of locations and all the amenities that will make your get-together a huge success. All reservations should be booked at least 2 weeks before your desired event date. For more information on rentals, please contact our facilities supervisor, Becca Atkins, at 630-406-5282 or visit bataviaparks.org. If you're over this way, be sure to check out the Batavia Depot Museum's educational exhibit, which teaches about Batavia doctors and dentists and their early medical practices. This exhibit will be available for viewing until November 19th. While you're at the museum, learn more about the rich history of our hometown and its citizens. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time on the Park Bench.
Mayor Jeff Shelkey kept the One Washington Place project alive by breaking a tie vote of the Batavia City Council on October 17th. During a committee of the whole meeting, aldermen voted 7-7 on whether to direct the city staff to proceed with the financial analysis of the revised plan set before them by Geneva-based Chodine Construction. Council members had appeared close to scuttling the deal for the downtown redevelopment project, with several aldermen saying that they had lost confidence in Chodine. Aldermen expressed a disappointment that Chodine President Dave Petzelt had underestimated the cost of the originally anticipated $40 million project by $6 million to $8 million, and that his proposed solution involves reductions to the building's retail and parking space. Bringing entertainment to 3 stages in St. Charles alone, Ron Onesti next ventures into brand new territory by creating the Chicago Music Hall of Fame. Its location will be at 1431 West Taylor Street in Chicago's Little Italy. Television and radio personality Bob Sirote, along with a variety of music industry Chicago natives, will serve on an advisory board. A concert producer and promoter, Onesti is president and CEO of the Arcada Theater in downtown St. Charles, a 900-seat venue that books more than 250 national acts concert annually, and in 100 shows at Club Arcada, 1920s Speakeasy and Showroom, an eye-popping cabaret space that opened this year in the Arcada building, plus entertainment at the Arcada Family Theater launched recently at Pheasant Run Resort, and it tallies around 500 shows a year. Now let's check it out with Michelle Martzell.
Hello, I'm Michelle Martzell, Promotional Services Manager here at the Batavia Public Library. Families are invited to join us for Batfest Stories in the Library Reading Garden at 11:30 a.m. Saturday, October 28th. We'll be sharing interactive stories and singing songs from 11:30 to 11:50 a.m. After stories, the Batavia Mothers Club will lead a parade from the library to the Batavia Riverwalk, where children can enjoy many more Batfest activities, including a pumpkin roll, pumpkin carving contest, tractor-pulled hay rides, and more. Children and adults are invited to wear costumes. Children must be accompanied by an adult. We'll gather for stories in the Founders Room if it's raining that day. There's still time to register for this month's Sundays on Stage program. Ghost Riders in the Sky will be presented at 2 p.m. on Sunday, October 29th. Performer Rick Pickren will sing Western classics and popular oldies to get us in the mood for Halloween. The program is suitable for all ages. Please register for this program online or by calling the reference desk. Sundays on Stage is sponsored by the Batavia Public Library Foundation. The next program in the library's Questions and Ancestors Genealogy series will be presented on Thursday, November 2nd at 7 p.m. Marcia Peterson Moss will offer solutions to common genealogical brick walls, including search strategies and helpful record types. Please register for this program online or by calling the reference desk. Here's a reminder about the installation of new shelving at the library. Between October 30th and November 3rd, library users will not have access to the collections on the left side of the main aisle on the upper level. These collections include DVDs, audiobooks, and the young adult books. If you frequently check out materials in these collections, visit the library before October 30th, which is when the process of moving books begins. We appreciate your consideration and patience. When the new shelving is installed, the library will have more space for these popular collections. Please visit the library's online calendar to find information on additional programs for children, teens, and adults. I'm Michelle Martzell, and I hope to see you at the library.
At the end of a Geneva City Council meeting, October 16th, Mayor Kevin Burns took to task those who posted anti-gay rainbow signs on the city-owned utility poles. The signs are similar to the LGBT-supportive rainbow signs stating "Got Love" that are posted at the First Congregational Church of Geneva and at various homes. The signs posted on utilities poles state "Love Kills Pride" and refer to a website. Burns called them out because they anonymously posted signs, as he said, to express their prejudice with colorful signage and menacing language on public property. Burns said that the website lovekillspride.com does not have contact information and gives no way for people to know who they are. Both the website and its Facebook page state that Christians should not encourage or condone homosexuality. A posting on its Facebook page states, "In Jesus Christ, there is no forgiveness for the sin of homosexuality." But Burns charged that those who posted the signs, who think they're doing God's work, lack the courage to stand up and speak publicly. The St. Charles Fire Department announced this week that it will be bringing back the traditional push-in ceremony to celebrate the October 21st dedication of its new engine company, 201 Truck. The celebration of the arrival of a new truck has been a source of pride for volunteer fire companies for more than 100 years. St. Charles event, which will be held at 9 a.m. Saturday, October 21st at Fire Station No. 2, 2900 Production Drive, is a true celebration of community. The push-in ceremony is a tradition that dates back to the late 1800s, when fire departments used hand-drawn pumpers and horse-drawn equipment. Upon returning to the station after fire call, the horses could not easily back the equipment into the station, so they disconnected from the fire equipment and firefighters would push the equipment back into the bays themselves. Now let's go to the board brief.
Hey citizens of Batavia, I'm Brooke Meyer, a current junior at BHS, and I would love to inform everybody that Bulldogs Unleashed is happening again. The Batavia Foundation for Educational Excellence, Batavia Public Library Foundation, and the Batavia Parks Foundation are back in the doghouse together to bring the beloved painted Bulldogs back to the streets of Batavia next summer. Bulldogs Unleashed Part 2 is a public art-based effort to raise community spirit as well as funds and awareness for the founding organizations. Teaming up with the foundation are new community partners Batavia Main Street, Water Street Studios, City of Batavia, and the Batavia Chamber of Commerce to help the celebrations and promotions all year long. Anyone who loves art and is interested in painting a bulldog can apply online to be a Bulldog Unleashed artist at bulldogsunleashed.org. Bulldog sponsorship and outright purchases opportunities for the full-size dogs are also at bulldogsunleashed.org. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome to our final week. We want to thank BATV for coming out and supporting us with our Tuesday awards. This will be our final awards day of the season. And that being said, let's give a warm welcome and final round of applause going into the last game to our freshman coach, Coach Thuriel. Coach T, come on up. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Happy Tuesday. All right, freshman with a couple good wins this week, or one good win when we didn't have a B game. This week we're looking forward to St. Charles North and bringing it to them with 2 games on Thursday to kind of get the weekend going. So last week, we had Special Teams Player of the Week. Again, our extra point team has been phenomenal the past 6 weeks. Haven't missed one, and we're doing a great job with that. So this is for our snapper, Jack Valenti. Let's hear it for that hair. All right, on defense this week, this guy was responsible for 3 takeaways, 2 picks, and a fumble return that he actually forced the fumble and then returned it for a touchdown. This is Riley Woods. Nice job, buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, no. All right, here's Coach Plate with the offense.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Max, please stand up. Show everybody your crop top shirt. That is disgusting. Please never wear that again. All right, offense this week and really all season. This guy's been a constant and consistent performer for us on offense all year. He catches the ball. He runs the ball. He does a lot of blocking, all right? He's very coachable, and he's in pretty much every formation for us. So that's Anthony Bradley. Anthony Bradley. Would you like to say something?
No, I'm all right.
Coach K.
Thank you, Coach Plate. Thank you. At least got one. Appreciate it. Sophomores had to play St. Charles East again this week. We won 21-6. The score really wasn't as close as you think it was. It was total domination on both sides of the ball. I'm going to give Offensive Player of the Week. We have 3 of them. It was our second drive where we did a jet to Santi and we faked the jet and we got Crum over the middle. Great pass by Jaden, and then Crum caught the ball, and then Drew had about 6, 7, 8 catches for the game. He also got the wind knocked out of him just like Crum did. But Jaden, Crum, Drew, come on up with your Offensive Players of the Week this week. Where's Drew? Did you get a haircut? No. Okay. And then here's Coach Jensen with our Defensive Players of the Week. Take a wild guess who they are.
Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm fine, thanks for asking. All right, defensive players. All right, we did a real nice job. I got 4 guys coming up who led our team in tackles, and I think each of them had a tackle for loss as well, at least 1 tackle for loss. And let's start with, is Alan here today? Yeah. Alan, where are you? Come on up, sir. Yay. He's a freshman, he doesn't get a last name. And Cam, come on up, where are you? Cam, yay, Cam. And who else? Barris, come on up, yay. And Corkin, come on up. Yep. Here you go. This is wonderful job. Remember, you're all very ugly. Keep your helmets on. Awesome, great job. Peace out, home slice. There you go.
All right, I have special teams players. We have 2 players this week responsible for executing a sweet Tim Tebow-esque jump pass. Those 2 players are going to be Drew Itzwig and Riley Corkin. Come on up. You're doubling up this week. There you go, guys. Good job. There you go. Coach Whitwell with practice player.
Okay, scout team player this week is player, one of the strongest kids in the weight room, never misses a practice, never complains, Frosty. Come on up here. I don't know. It's a good question. Coach Anderson?
All right, I'm here to give out 3 awards today for guys that have been hustling their tails off, offensive scout guys that do a great job day in, day out. First one, Harrison, come on down. There you go. Second one, Stasel. No, that's this one, Matt. And the third one, Mr. Hitzman, come on down. Who's up?
Special teams, Eric Peterson, holder.
Not Stuttle? What about Stuttle?
All right, offensively, we've got two. One had over 100 yards rushing, and somehow his cuts on a really terrible field were just unbelievable. So first one, we got Jerry Evers. Come on. Okay, you gonna leave me? Hey, you gonna leave me? You gonna leave me? There you go. All right. All right, second guy, no matter what we ask him to do, he's always positive about it. He does an unbelievable job. Every time he gets the ball, he makes positive plays. Jared Martin. There you go. Coach Holman, defense.
All right. So we haven't done many of these awards for individuals this year, but this one was kind of dominating. We had a player have 11 solo tackles, 4 assists, 2 tackles for loss, and 5.5 sacks. And what is more impressive to me than anything, for those of you that this means anything to, is he had negative 21 hustle points, which I've never seen before. That's pretty awesome. So, Mr. Jancy, come on up here. Took a big step. That's a dominating performance. Of course, we expect it from now on.
All right.
Thoughts?
Don't really have anything. Just beat St. Charles North.
Okay. Go USA.
Go USA.
Coach Piron, I believe.
Final one, Scout D. All right. Thank you, Coach. All right, last two. Scout for the year. One, somewhat expected. Nah, Connie's got too many. He destroys our practice. He's been overwhelmed. Schoaf, overwhelming. Schoaf's incredible, but a little different. Couple guys. This guy just last couple weeks done a real good job. Consistent, flies around. Mr. Piper, where are you? Come on up. Where's Piper? Piper, look, a special jersey too. Wow, there we go, buddy. Congratulations. This one will be a bit of a surprise. You guys, I don't know if I saw this coming. He works hard, gets his butt kicked. Always steps out there. Does what I ask. And especially the last week and a half in terms of what he's brought to us with Scout, does a nice job and very happy with him. But a bit of a shocker. Xander, come on up. Surprise! Surprise! Hey, and he knows odd and even. He knows the difference between odd and even. He's going to help us big time this week. Put that on there, sonny boy. All right, let's roll. Get the star back. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Cody Salter. I'm a realtor and the owner of Great Western Properties right here in the Fox Valley area. Today we're going to be discussing what a home buyer should be looking for throughout the home purchasing process. We are filming today's segment at one of the premier homes in all of the Fox Valley area, and we're going to be using some of its attributes in our analysis. Here to help us with that analysis is Brian Benton of Busey Bank.
Thanks, Cody. Over my 17 years in the lending industry, I have found that homeowners make quite a few mistakes when they're shopping for a home. I think they spend too much time focusing on the price of the home as opposed to what amenities are offered in the price of that property. For example, do they want hardwood floors? Are they looking for a finished basement or a kitchen that's already been remodeled? Or are they willing to part with those and spend that money at a future date and time? Quite often, homeowners don't understand that the cost of borrowed money is very cheap over time. For example, for every $5,000 borrowed on a mortgage, your mortgage payment only changes $24 per month. So to redo a basement or to redo a kitchen and spend roughly $30,000 to update that property, they could buy that already in a pre-made product, finished home that someone else has done for them, and it only changes their mortgage payment by $146 a month. Conversely, if they had to save the $30,000 to do the remodels on their own, it would take them over 17 years to save $30,000 before they would have the finished kitchen. Oftentimes, trying to balance the cost and the needs of wants or demands right now is the tough challenge. So many times, the numbers will tell the tale. If you talk to a home loan expert, have them crunch the numbers for you, it makes that decision much easier in finding the Goldilocks between a home that's ready for you and the honey-do list that will prevent marital bliss.
Location, location, location. You've heard it plenty of times, But you really should get specific when thinking about location. How far is the commute to work? Are the schools good? The home we are in today, for example, is located on the north side of St. Charles. It is within St. Charles School District 303, one of the best in the state of Illinois. And what makes this location truly special is the fact that it has frontage on the Fox River. So, the new owners will enjoy amazing views of the river and will be able to install a pier along the water's edge. If you watch the home renovation shows on television, they make it sound easy. We'll just remove this wall, reconfigure the kitchen, and then add a bathroom, they say. Well, it's usually not that easy, and the dollar amounts that are quoted in those shows often only include materials and not the costs of labor. The layout of this home, as an example, was meticulously thought out to maximize the views of the river in as many rooms as possible. Should you buy a home with a finished or unfinished basement? Keep in mind that finishing a basement after it is purchased usually improves the value of a home only by about 50 cents for every dollar spent. So if a buyer wants a finished basement, she is usually better off purchasing a home where the basement is already finished. The home where we are filming today, for example, has a finished walkout basement leading directly to the backyard and down to the river. The next thing a buyer should be determining is whether she is willing to spend more money on a home that is more move-in ready. We discussed this previously with Brian Benton of Busey Bank, but the bottom line is that a buyer should do a cost-benefit analysis of whether a move-in ready home is worth the extra money needed for down payment and monthly payments. A home like the one we're in today, for example, has been totally renovated. So instead of a buyer going through the hassle of a renovation, it's already been done in this home. Square footage is one of those things that really cannot be changed in a cost-effective manner. Buyers should be thinking into the future several years and asking themselves how much space is needed. This home, for example, has approximately 10,000 square feet of finished space. The number of bedrooms and bathrooms is another aspect of a home that cannot be changed very easily. Again, think into the future several years. A young couple will usually want to purchase a home that is larger than their current needs, whereas someone who is retiring in the coming years probably won't need extra space. This home has 5 bedrooms, each with its own separate luxury bathroom. If you will be looking for a home in the near future, I hope today's segment has been helpful in determining what is truly important in the home search process. I'm Cody Salter with Great Western Properties.
Amy Lawler started the 311 Project as a small startup this past July in her hometown of Montgomery, Illinois. The goal is simple: share with the one who has none. Before the fall start to this school year, Lawler's 311 Project provided 28 children with full school supply lists during her August school supply drive. Supplies included backpacks, athletic clothing, notebooks, binders, art supplies, pens and pencils, and calculators, among other items. All items were donated from neighbors near and far. 311 Project set its sights on an even grander undertaking. Partnering with national organization Mercy Housing, 311 Project has committed to providing holiday gifts for nearly 200 families. The Batavia Apartments Mercy Housing Development serves nearly 200 families through a service-enriched community here in the Fox Valley area. Resident Service Coordinator at Mercy Housing Lakefront, Veronica Horton, said that one of the main reasons she wanted to partner with Lawler's 311 Project was because she believed in what Lawler was doing. Horton added that she foresaw this being a long-term relationship between the two organizations, seeing a perfect fit between the two missions and visions of the groups. Batavia pledged through 311's Secret Santa Project, received a donation of 200 Santa bags from Blanks and Beyond, a Suffolk embroidery and vinyl blankets wholesaler. Each bag will be filled with a number of items for families and then small individual gifts for children. Lawler is currently using her network to receive gift or fund donations to fill the bags. Donors sponsor a family helping 311 Project fulfill its vision of share one with the one who has none. That's all we have for today, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of It's News to Me. Most of our programming is viewable online at mybatv.com or on YouTube under the username BATV1017. Be sure to like our Facebook page and stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks again for watching. I'm Sophie Sharmazadi, and that's News to Me.